Diddy.
Withdraw from the case. And his reason, he straight up said, under no circumstances can I continue. Honestly, that's a wild statement from someone who's supposed to defend you in court. Diddy's entire empire is crumbling in real time, and this latest development just adds another L to a growing list of career-ending losses. For the last year and a half, P. Diddy has been one of the most talked about celebrities in media, and for all the wrong reasons. The man went from being a hip-hop mogul to being labeled as the ringleader of a criminal enterprise.
Hold on. Look at this nigga's drawing in fucking court.
All the wrong reasons. The man went from being a hip-hop mogul.
Tell me, bro, you're this, like, imagine, yo, this nigga Diddy's wife, right? You wake up, you see this. Dark as hell, you see this staring back at you, bro. Come on.
To being labeled as
pushing that
a
nigga
criminal enterprise. Like most of y'all know, Diddy is in some deep shit. He got arrested back in September, and
come on,
being
bro,
claimed
like,
that he was running an operation designed to satisfy his need for sexual gratification. And it gets even darker. He's been accused of using violence, intimidation, and fear tactics to keep victims quiet. If convicted on all charges, we're talking life in prison. It's crazy to see how this entire situation
actually top 10 most chop niggas. Put me number 2 again.
Because how do you go from being one of the most powerful men in the industry to having your own legal team abandon you? Yesterday, news broke that Anthony Ricco, a high-profile criminal defense attorney, filed a motion to withdraw from Diddy's case. In court documents, he made it very clear he cannot continue. Now think about it for a second. This is a lawyer whose entire job is to represent people in criminal cases, so people who have the worst reputation imaginable. Yet he even said, "Nah, I can't do this one though." Okay. Now there's actually a logical reason why he decided to drop out. So let's get into that in a second. For years, there's been rumors about Diddy. People in the industry have whispered about his shady business practices, his connections, his lifestyle, and for years nothing really happened. Money and power kept him protected. That was until now. Law enforcement found
oh my god, chop chin,
lifestyle, and for years nothing really happened.
Chop chin.
Money and power kept him protected. That was until now. Law enforcement finally caught up to him, and the consequences are piling up. The allegations are too massive to ignore. Even someone from his legal team, who was supposed to defend him, doesn't want to be associated with him. Although he still, of course, does have a bunch of lawyers on retainer because his trial is coming up in May, and they're preparing for war because the government is going to give it to them. If y'all don't know who Anthony Ricco is, let me break it down really quickly. This man has defended some of the most high-profile criminals in history, including being involved in the 1998 U.S. Embassy bombings trial, which had Osama bin Laden's name on it. Now, to be clear, he didn't represent bin Laden himself. He was a part of the legal defense team for one of the co-defendants on trial in this case. On top of that, he's also handled multiple federal...
This nigga was defending bin Laden and them? Damn, this nigga's better than jail.
And even defended a NYPD detective in the highly controversial Sean Bell case. This is the type of lawyer who steps in when the stakes are life or death. Yet, even he wants no part of Diddy's case. That alone should tell you how bad this is. He said, "Deuces, okay, I don't want to be a part of what y'all got going on over here, okay?" Now, on a more serious note, why exactly did
Drizzy, 5 minutes.
Anthony
when he gets to 5 minutes,
Ricco
I'll click off.
drop out of Diddy's case? Because, you know, this wasn't just some random exit. It actually turns out that there was a major power struggle inside Diddy's legal team. Ricco and, the lead attorney, Mark Agnifilo, they have been butting heads for months over how to handle the sex trafficking charges in court. While the lead attorney, Agnifilo, has been public...
clap if you like underage girls.
Yo, chat, get him up, man. Get him up, man.
Ricco had a different approach in mind, but he wasn't given the control needed to execute it. From what we know, Anthony Ricco had two major concerns. The first one is the lead attorney's legal approach has been to outright deny the trafficking charges, claiming that Diddy's so-called freak-offs were consensual encounters between adults. Ricco, on the other hand, had a different legal strategy in mind, but he wasn't able to push it forward. I don't know exactly what his strategy was going to be, but in the end, he's an experienced lawyer, so I'm sure...
What does that even mean? Like, what?
Was going to benefit Diddy's bottom line, right? And then they also disagreed on when to actually go to trial. So Anthony Ricco strongly believed that they wouldn't be ready for
niggas just be doing anything. Why the fuck is this nigga
scheduled May 5th trial date and wanted to ask for more time, but his co-counsel refused to delay, right? And then on top of that, Ricco wasn't even able to speak to Diddy
random ass effect. Oh my god, line niggas
representing him, right? And then apparently they kept on blocking him from that access. And at that point, he decided that he couldn't properly defend Diddy, so he walked away from the case for that reason. So now Diddy's team is down one high-profile criminal defense attorney at a time when he needs all the legal firepower he can get. And when a lawyer with this much experience walks away from your case, that's never a good sign, okay? Now there were some other rumors, if you will, that
Diddy at that point just ended, bro. Like, dead ass, you lost.
The reason why he walked away was because he couldn't deal with the crimes of Diddy. Did Diddy eat people? I've never heard of a lawyer turning that kind of high-profile case down. What the hell did that man do? Now, that tweet right there had over 300,000 likes on Twitter, so a lot of people are obviously paying attention to the story, and they're obviously very confused, okay? Like, how the hell do you walk away from a case that's this high-profile? Especially since lawyers are some of the biggest capitalists out there, okay? They want...